What is the best thing about being you?
That I get to spend time with my family and get to see my friends.
Tell me about your mom.
He's a great mom, and she's sweet and kind, and I love her so much.
It is important to know that disabilities can be invisible to the eye, and that you never really know what people are struggling with.
Is it okay if I ask your mom a few questions about you?
Yes.
Would you mind sharing her diagnosis?
Sure. Lenora is diagnosed with Panhypopituitarism. Secondary is adrenal insufficiency. And she also has a bicuspid aortic valve and submucous cleft palate and a Chiari malformation and sensorineural hearing loss.
Lenora,
Yes?
do you know what all that stuff means?
No. No.
If you could say one thing to the whole world, what would you say?
I love you, world.
Why do you want the world to know that you love everybody?
Because, I just love everyone that's different, because everyone's unique. Everyone's unique, and everyone loves each other, and I love everyone that we don't know and know. So I just want the world to know that I love them.
Is there anything unique about Lenora?
That she's really strong because she's been through a lot of things with panhypopituitarism and a lot of other different illnesses, and that she actually has shots in her thigh or her arm every night for growth hormone because her panhypopituitarism, it disables her ability to produce growth hormone or any hormone.
I think it's wonderful that you know so much about your sister and her experiences. Does it make you happy that your sister knows so much about you?
Yes.
Why does that make you happy?
I'm just happy, and it's nice that I get to have a big sister, and I'm a very medical girl.
How did you learn about your sister's disabilities?
Well, it's kind of been a whole thing for our family because all of our family, all of us worked together through it because, like, right at the start when she was born, she came out, I think, and she was, like, purple. So we had to call the hospital we had to call an ambulance to go to the ER to get her oxygen.
Hey, Lydia.
Mm-hmm.
When you said when I was born, I looked like I was purple, you made me think about Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Violet! You're turning violet!
What is a Chiari malformation?
So it is actually when the cerebellum herniates out of the skull and applies pressure onto the spinal column. The neurosurgeon we met with said a significant Chiari is between 7 and 9 millimeters. That's when I would say it's significant enough to do a decompression surgery, and Lenora's is 21 millimeters. So her spinal column was completely corked at the time. So she had no cerebral spinal fluid flowing at all, which caused spinal fluid to build up in her brain, and then she was actually diagnosed with hydrocephaly as a side effect because of the Chiari malformation.
Is there anything unique about your sister?
A lot of things are unique about Lydia.
Like what?
She loves pandas.
I do.
Yes.
That is true.
She woke up every day, tried to participate, tried to live life and play, and all of her doctors were like, we don't know how she's even functioning. So you never know what people are struggling through, and I think it's just important to love people and show grace.
I just noticed something awesome about you.
Yes.
Do you have hearing aids in your ears?
Yes, I do.
That's awesome. Tell me about them.
Well, I have to use them all the time because, like, I have therapy, so during therapy, I'm like, what did you say? And my mom's like, I'll get your hearing aids so you can hear them.
The sensorineural hearing loss it's bilateral, which is why she has the hearing aids, and she can't hear certain frequencies or determine where the sound is coming from.
What's your favorite thing about wearing hearing aids?
The colors. The colors, because I love them. It's red, purple, and pink.
Do you like when I ask questions about medical things you go through? Or would you rather me talk about unicorns and stuff? Or are both okay?
Both.
Now here is the biggest question of the day.
Yes.
Would you rather stumble upon a rainbow with a pot of gold at the end, or a real live unicorn?
That is a hard one. Like a hard.
Think about it. It's a tough one, I know.
Yeah. Unicorn. Unicorn. I have to say unicorn. I love unicorns.
She'll
This
be the
girl
unicorn
right
all the
here loves unicorns.
So panhypopituitarism is an underdeveloped pituitary gland, which is the hormone hub output in your brain. And it controls and regulates everything. Cortisol, growth hormone, all of the female hormones, adrenaline, all of that stuff. And so her body does not create any of that. So when her body is under stress, good or bad, her body starts shutting down because it doesn't know what to do. She doesn't have that fight or flight.
If I'm like sneaking up behind her and scare her, sometimes we can't scare her too hard, or else because sometimes if we scare her too hard, her body won't know what to do, and she'll be like her body will like shut down.
Do you think the world's a good place, a bad place, or a great place?
A great. A fantastic place.
What makes the world so fantastic?
That we get to have friends and family.
Can sisters be friends too?
Yes, they can. 100%. 1,000,000%, actually.
A
yes.
million, gazillion, trillion percent.
She also has growth hormone deficiency, so she takes a growth hormone injection every day, along with her other medications that keeps her alive.
At 2:00, she always has her medicine. Her, I think it's growth hormone, or it's hydrocortisone. I don't know if it counts as growth hormone. But,
Lenora, do you like when your sister shares this?
Yes.
Why?
I don't know.
But you like it. It's okay. You want people to know?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry to interrupt. Continue.
Oh, no, it's okay. But she'll have, like, her growth hormone, I think.
What do you think when you hear your sister talk about you?
Really happy.
I noticed Lenora's older sister loves to advocate for her and talk about the different disabilities. What's it like for you to see that as a mom?
Gosh, it makes me really proud because Lydia has such a heart for people, and she loves knowing how to make people comfortable.
How did you learn so much about your sister's disabilities?
Well, my mom has probably, she's told me a lot about it, because sometimes I've asked, like, what happens if Lenora's medicine doesn't arrive, or what happens if this happens and we have to go to the hospital or something.
Sister time, ow, ow, my hand. Sorry.
What's it like to have sister time?
Oh no. Great. Great, amazing. London, my youngest sister, she is so crazy. She is funny. She is cute. She loves makeup.
Sometimes when someone was holding, and I don't give her an ice pack. I give her a piece of candy in a freezer.
You give her a piece of candy?
Yeah.
Is that how you show her that you love her?
Yeah. Yes.
How do you feel when she gives you a piece of candy?
Happy.
What is it like to be Lenora's grandmom?
Oh my goodness, so much fun. Such a pleasure. She's probably the funniest person I know. She has such a terrific sense of humor. And she's so loving and kind. So I'm very blessed to be Lenora's grandma.
If somebody wants to be your friend, what should they do?
I don't know. Like make a friendship bracelet or something.
It's a lot of behind the scenes. It's a lot of logistics with insurance and talking to doctors. It's a lot of being on the phone. So they see me being on the phone a lot. My mom tells them, it reminds them that I'm working. It's my job. I have to take care of that
Does
stuff.
insurance try to get out of paying for things?
Oh, yeah.
So you have a child with some severe disabilities, and insurance is just saying, no, we're not paying.
So, like right now what we're dealing with is we need a medically needy stroller for Lenora, and we got approved for it through insurance, and everything was great. We got the letters of medical necessity from her therapist. We got the scripts from the doctor. The medical supply place was so excited for us, and they were getting ready to deliver it to us last Monday. And she emailed me on Sunday, and she said, Alicia, we can't deliver it to you because now the insurance is saying that they need prior authorization.
Would you rather fit in or be one of a kind?
Fit in.
Why would you like to fit in?
I don't know.
We shouldn't have to fight for basic needs like that. And it should be basic needs for people with disabilities. That's their life. It's disheartening how much of a struggle it is.
She wants the same things that other kids want. She just wants to be out there playing on the playground and treated the same way as everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
She might need to rest more. She might take a break and get something to drink or some extra medicine. But she's just like everybody else.
I just love to smile a lot and be sad or mad. Sad and mad are out. Happy is the best.